for draw and instant games. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, Jess, what you got today?
It was a joke.
Okay.
It was a joke.
Somebody texted in saying certified Will Smith moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? You think so? They were laughing at first.
Yeah, laughing.
And then during that commercial break, it went overboard, huh? Crossed the line. Wow. All right, so I don't know if you heard about this. This has been trending, but after being found guilty of armed robbery yesterday, Jermaine Bell attempted to take his own life inside of a courtroom by drinking bleach from a cup. The video is trending. Bell had been in custody for more than 3 years, fighting the charges. After immediately becoming sick, he was taken out of the courtroom on a stretcher, taken to the hospital where he is now recovering. The matter is under investigation by the Miami-Dade County Corrections and the Miami-Dade Police Department. Isn't that crazy? In court, he has a cup of bleach. He's found guilty and he starts drinking it.
Did he think that he could get rid of COVID?
Stop. Bill.
What? I'm just, that's what, isn't that what?
Bill.
He was told that.
Bill.
Isn't that?
Did you try it? I think Bill tried it.
I did.
His brain has never been the same.
Hold up. Was he trying? Did he believe?
Bill tried it.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Also, new research published in the BMC Medicine this month is shedding light on how COVID-19 can also put a person at greater risk of developing diabetes, both type 1 and type 2 after an infection. The study is a meta-analysis, which means that it's combined and analyzed data from other studies on the same topic. 9 studies, which included nearly 40 million participants, were included in the analysis. Overall, more than 4 million of the participants had contracted COVID-19 and more than 34 million in the control group had not. Although following the COVID-19 infection, the coincidence in developing diabetes was roughly about 15 out of 1,000 people in the year. So that test has now been released. Now, the Somerset County Health Department says that a rabid raccoon was recently found in the Princess Anne area.
Say what?
I'm looking at him.
Say what?
And he's back. The raccoon is back.
You know what you do? You give him bleach.
Gosh, this is crazy.
That'll get rid of the rabies.
Another one.
The raccoon will be all good.
Another one.
Come here, raccoon. Come here, Poochie,
Aren't
Poochie,
raccoons
Poochie.
your favorite?
Yeah, I feed them.
I just love them so much.
I actually have a pet raccoon.
We are told that the raccoon was found near the Arden Station Road and Dublin Road, was sent to the Maryland State Lab for testing after biting a dog. Oh, that's a shame. The positive test results were received yesterday.
It actually bit my finger
the 22nd.
when I was trying to give him some peanuts.
Stop it. Health officials remind the public to please take precautions to protect themselves and their family from possible exposure to rabies, and please report all animal bites and scratches to the Somerset County Health Department.
What about kissing them?
So,
can I kiss the raccoon?
You do it all the time.
I know. I have 4 or 5 of them come up to on our porch, and I'm like, "Come here."
Not me. If I see anything, I'll be honest. I get a broom or something. I yell, I scream, anything.
I call the cops.
I don't like any of it. And then one time we had something in the attic that had me shook. I wanted to burn the house down.
Hold on, you're talking about the one that
was something
the one that was roller skating up there?
Yeah, there was. It was I'll never forget that noise. Whatever it was.
No, we've had
a raccoon, a bird, possum. Something was up there.
Well, look, let's be honest. People know. Yeah,
and that's what it did in the attic.
We live in Ocean Pines, okay,
Yeah.
and we have a lot of trees, and there's animals all over Ocean Pines.
Yeah.
Okay, all over. As a matter of fact, deer are starting. And by the way, everybody be safe. If you're in Ocean Pines and you're right there on Ocean Parkway or any of the back roads, be safe, because the deer aren't just running across 589 and some of the bigger roads. They're walking around Ocean Parkway. They will dart across Ocean Parkway quick. And a lot of times lately, it's not just one. It's been 3 or 4 of them dart across. Even and there's houses on each side, and they're running around there.
Yeah.
So, and I never in the past really seen as much as I have lately.
Oh, okay.
So, be careful. And I always tell my daughters, high beams on unless somebody's coming at you, just so you have a better view if it's dark out or whatever. So we had I think there was like either a possum or a raccoon or something like up on the roof.
On the roof?
Yeah, it had to have been, and it was like, because we don't have like an attic we go up in, so it was like, we heard.
What was it doing?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I didn't know this.
No, it was like making noise and like scratching and walking around.
Gosh, please tell me. Please tell me he got in.
Yeah, no. It got out of there. It got out. But
there was videos trending on a deer that made it inside someone's house. Did you see that video yet?
Not the video, but we talked about the story.
Oh yeah. Well, now the video's trending.
Oh.
And the deer's like going wild all through the house, busted out the one window, then flew out the front door.
Well, there
like, oh my god.
There's a couple lunatics on TikTok who actually like kind of like feed the deer, and invite him into the garage. And there's
crazy.
one guy who always has like 50 deer like walking in and out of his garage. But there was something on My Strange Addiction on TLC. One of those shows, like, I don't know if it was that show, but it was like one of those shows where they do weird stuff. And it was on TLC, and it was about a guy who kept like a reindeer as a pet, and the deer ended up killing him eventually.
It did?
Yeah, because it had the antlers and came at him. But for years, the guy took care of the deer, went out, fed him. It was like a pet. And then eventually the deer like kind of got excited or went crazy and like basically mauled him. It was wild. It was a crazy.
Oh,
yeah, you can probably look it up on YouTube or look it up.
Bill, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
No, because those are wild animals.
Oh, I
and
know.
those are not the type of animals that you take as pets.
Right.
Yeah.
Take them in and try to, take care of them.
So when you try to feed the foxes that are walking around Ocean City or on the beach.
No. Rehoboth's do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the lunatics that have. There was a guy, I think he was like in New York City or Chicago, one of the major cities, and he had a tiger living in his apartment.
No.
And they had to remove the tiger.
No.
For years.
This is crazy.
For years, it was a nice, lovable pet.
And then it turned.
And then it turned. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So.
I've never had like that thought or feeling like, oh, you know what? I want to take care of a tiger.
I want to take care of a raccoon.
I want to bring a raccoon.
A raccoon.
Hang out with this deer in the backyard.
I think the worst animal.
I don't like have any of those feelings.
The two animals that I think are the worst to me are and forget the tigers and all that because they're exotic animals.
Yeah. Okay, that's but the never gonna happen.
Yeah, the two that are like the worst to me are a raccoon that I hate the most are a raccoon and a possum.
Ooh, and their little teeth.
Yeah,
they're like sharp and like the little. Yeah.
Yep. Not for me, y'all.
Oh gosh.
I call the cops.
Yeah, he does.
We got sports up next.